Hey guys, Welsknight here, bringing you another brand new episode of Welsknight's Realm, and in today's episode, we are going to be preparing for some awesome things that will be coming in the near future. So, I want to get rid of this building, because let's be honest, first of all, this building is really derp. Like, it's not a good looking building at all. It's very, very simplistic, it's kind of built into the hill, and it was never meant to be permanent. This was a builder's cabin that was only supposed to be temporary until the rest of the village was kind of up and running. And now we have kind of a proper village here that is kind of up and running. So we don't really need the builder's cabin anymore. The only thing that I still use it for, other than, you know, where my bed is located and where the nether portal is located, the only thing I use it for is miscellaneous storage for some of these chests that hold stuff that I don't really have anywhere else to put, like purple blocks or mob drops, things like that. So what I'm going to do in this episode is we're going to build a warehouse. Another one, we've got the lumber warehouse, we've got the stone warehouse, and today we're going to build just kind of the general warehouse, which will be for a handful of things that I don't really have anywhere else to put, such as purple blocks, mob drops, quartz, things of that nature. So, let's start off by grabbing some materials. As you can see, I've been busy chopping trees, between episodes. So we're going to grab a bunch of spruce. That should be plenty. Let's grab a little bit of oak, and maybe a little bit of dark oak, just to use maybe for highlights. And then I want some stone, and specifically I want some, let's go stone bricks. Yeah. Let's do that. And let's also, while we're at it, let's make some cracked stone bricks as well. We'll just throw those into the furnace. And then we need to figure out where exactly we're going to put this lovely warehouse. And I'm thinking we'll put it maybe over here, because this is pretty much the only area of the town that I have left that I can expand to. So I'm thinking maybe we put it like right up here, kind of overlooking the barn. I think this is probably the most logical place for it. So let's clear a little bit of space. Clearing space. Good stuff. And there we go. So that should be about right. It's not going to be a very big warehouse. It's not going to be a huge storage system. It's pretty much just going to be kind of a building with overflow chests is essentially what it's going to be for. So let's start off by laying out some foundations. And I'm thinking that we'll maybe do that maybe like right here. Oh, hello, granite. We'll put that down. And I think we'll use spruce logs for kind of the sides. And then we'll take that one out as well. And I'm just going to hide a little bit of stone brick kind of right in here to show that there is kind of a foundation to the building. Just a little bit. And we could even maybe do the same like right here. So when actually that would be a bad idea. Not right there. Let's put those back. There we go. So that way, you'll kind of see little chunks of the foundation sticking out, which will be kind of a cool effect. Now let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 high, maybe? I think that should be good. And then let's think about chests. So we're going to want chest, and we'll do chest and trap chest. So 1, 2, 3, space. So I will want a log right here, because then we'll have chests coming along this wall, chest coming along this wall, and chests coming along this wall. And that way we can label them all. So we'll have 6 chests here, and then we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, and this will be our other border, I think. Maybe, I think I'm actually going to bring that out even a little bit more. I'll bring it out 2 more to right here. Does that look about right? Yeah. I think that's good. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. So that's kind of our basic warehouse shape. Now, I think we want an entranceway on this. So we'll do a double door. And I think we'll build it up maybe 3 high like that. And then we'll have like a little roof that kind of comes over, which I think should be fine. And then let's think about walls and the floor too, for that matter. So I think the first thing we'll want to do is clear out the floor here. Just like this. There we go. Man, I'll tell you what, having a good enchanted shovel makes this so much easier than it would be otherwise. So much faster. Oh, so glad that enchantments are a thing. There we go. Okay, so we have our floor kind of put in. We can put you back as well. And I think we're gonna go... Do you want to go oak for floors? There's a spider in my mansion. Hey, you. You're not supposed to be in here. I don't know where he spawned, but probably over here would be my guess. Or maybe here. I don't know. This should all be torched up pretty well. And I need to finish this mansion too, by the way. It looks like this is not completed. In fact, it's not. I never actually got around to finishing it. That's okay, though. Anyway, I digress. So, let's go... I am very limited on space right now. Let's make a crafting table. Actually, I need this one. Just put that down. And let's make ourselves a quick chest just for building that we can dump all of our stuff in. There we go. Much better. Okay, so let's go oak floors. And in the interest of saving materials, let's make oak slabs and do it with slabs. And then we'll just go ahead and fill all of this in. Oh, come on now. Here we go. So let me get this all filled in, guys, and I'll be right back with you. All right, guys, I am back. So now the next thing that I need to do is get the walls in place. And I think I want to do some kind of cool wall design. So what I'm thinking is we might try something with stairs like this. Here's kind of what I'm thinking. So we'll go here and bring this across. And then we'll do another layer of stairs like this. And then another layer of upside down stairs, and so on and so forth. And that will give us a little bit of depth as we're kind of building this. Can I make that jump? No, of course not. Let's just pillar up here real quick. Just like so. And we can do that pretty much along the whole house. All the way over. And it just creates a little bit of extra detail, which is good. That's something that we want, because we don't want a flat wall going along the whole thing. That would get really boring really fast. So we could do that. And then the other thing that we can do here is, let's see, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 blocks in the middle. Is that right? Is that correct? I don't think that is. 1, 2. Let's count our chests again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, yeah, because I'd have my chest stopping here, and I wouldn't have anything up against this wall. So yeah. Okay, that is correct. So let's go 1, 2, 3, and on the 4th, maybe? We'll take that one out. You can go away. I don't need you anymore. And then 1, 2, 3, and on the 4th here. And that divides the wall evenly into sections. And then we'll take spruce logs again and put those back in here, like that. And what that's going to do is, as you're walking along, you're now going to notice that there's a little change in depth here. Because otherwise it was just a flat, it was still all one color, and these little divots, if you will, they didn't pop out at all. You couldn't really tell that they were there. So we're going to add these spruce logs in to make sure that you can tell. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to repeat that pattern, and then I will be back with you in just a little bit. All right, guys, I am back. So we've got all the walls in place, looking pretty good from the outside, at least. The inside, I don't know. But you know what? It's not the inside I'm too worried about. I'm fine with this. This will be fine. I will make it work. Most of it's going to be hiding behind chests anyway. So that part is now done. Now we need to think about our roof a little bit. So let's start off by grabbing some stone brick stairs, just a few, and also a couple of stone brick slabs. In fact, let's actually do just stone brick slabs for this section. So what I want to do is right here, I want to put in a roof. And the way that I'm going to do this roof is as follows. So we're going to bring this all the way out like this. And then, just because this is the way that I personally find easiest to do a roof like this, we'll replace that. And actually, we'll take that out. Let's see. So it'll end up being something like that, I think. How's that look? I don't know. I think I would like it better. Oh, I don't know. I don't like the stone on top of the pillars like that. I know. Let's do this. Let's change it up a little bit more. What we'll do is we'll take all of this off. Then we will grab a couple more spruce logs, and what I'm going to do is just put one more spruce log up here. This will be the top of our roof then instead. Like that. And that's just going to look better, I think, overall, because then when we add this layer, is that how I did it? Something like that, and like this? Yeah, actually, that's not a bad little roof. That's not a bad little roof at all. I kind of like it. It's nice and simple. Looks a lot more complicated than it actually is, too. I like it. Yeah, that'll work. That'll work nicely for our entranceway roof. let me take a nap, and let me plan out the main roof, and I'll be back with you in a moment. Alright guys, I am back, and I think I've figured out what I'm going to do here for the roof. So, the first thing I want to do is lay down a row of slabs on top of this row of stairs and all this other kind of stuff. That'll make it a little bit easier to work with. Because what we're going to do for the roof itself is starting right here, I'm going to have a gradually sloping roof that will come up like this. And, oh, need more slabs. There we go. So it'll come up at an angle like that. And then it's going to come up at an angle like this. And actually, it needs to stick out a little bit on this side, doesn't it? There we go. And it probably does on this side as well. Otherwise, it's going to look really derp. Yeah, that'll do. And then here, we're going to do the same thing. Just like this. And on this side as well. Oh, speaking of which, I need that overhang over here. There we go. And we can just bring this along as well. Grab some more slabs. And there we go. Something like that. And then here's where we get a little bit different. So we'll go up at the angle one more time, at the half block angle basically, like this. You know what? Let's just fill. I might change this part a little bit, the middle section or whatever. But then once we go up again, we're just going to flatten it off altogether. That's my plan. And that's going to give us it should give us an okay roof, although we'll spice it up a little bit. Because by itself, this wouldn't be that cool of a roof. It would be pretty boring, actually. All being one solid color, being lots of flat lines and things like that. We're going to spice it up a little bit by doing kind of what we've done on the wood warehouse, the lumber warehouse. And I really actually like the lumber warehouse a lot. It's probably, well, I don't know if it's my favorite, but it's definitely up there. It is one of my favorite builds in this village. The lumber warehouse that's all way over there. It was one of the first things we actually built in this town. Okay, so that's all good. Let's take a look. Let's see how this looks. You know, actually, that's not too bad. That's really not too bad at all. And we could do maybe a little bit of this, just like right in here. Yeah, like right about here or so. Oh, let's get unstuck. There we go. So we could put dark oak stairs in like that. And that would make it, that might actually just do what we need. Although I think it would be better if this stair turned. And same on this side. Like that. There we go. Yeah, that's actually not bad. That's not bad at all. Let's get some lights in here. Don't want creepy crawlies spawning. But I think I'm actually pretty happy with that, although I still do want to figure out some additional stuff to kind of spice this roof up a little bit. So what we're going to grab are some stone bricks, and let me make a few more stone slabs as well. Should also probably come over here and do this side just like we did the other one with the stone, or with the stairs. Like that. There we go. That's better. Does that look right? Yes, it does. Okay, cool. So I am pretty much happy with that. Now, let's go ahead, and we need a way to get up here. There we go. And what we're going to do here is we are going to mix in a couple of bracers. So what we're going to do is find the pillars right here. And I'm just going to mark them. Oh, come on. There we go. I'm going to mark them like that so I know where they are. And then we'll just come right up here. Oh, come on now. There we go. And instead of the wood, for these bracers, I'm going to put stone instead. So we'll go, and you know what we can do, just so it doesn't look super derp on the inside, we can put that down. There we go. And then it'd be a brick. And this would be bricks on top like that, right? Yeah. Yeah, so basically we're sticking these stone pillars up half a block above the normal roof line. Ooh, half a block, not a whole block. There we go. And that way they stick out just a little bit, which is what we want. And we're going to have 4 of them all together. And they'll basically just be on where the side pillars are. So let me finish getting these put in place, guys, and then I'll be right back with you. All right, guys, I am back. So we're almost finished with this. I just got one more to go. And I just wanted to talk a little bit about how I'm doing these end ones. I'm basically just bringing the spruce log up an extra block, putting the slab on top, stair, and then these ones, I don't want the stone to show right there from the inside, because I think that would look a little weird. So I'm doing this instead. And that should do it. I think that should be good. Let's take a look and see how that looks now. From over here, looks pretty good. From over here, looks pretty good. Yeah, that's not too bad. I think I do want to go ahead and add right there, right there, right there, and right there. And then on the other side as well, little overhangs. I think that would, if I place them in the right spot anyway, I think that'll look a little bit better. Just a tiny bit. Could do that. And then this is a half block. So here, we could maybe get some stone stairs like this and make it look like there's supports kind of holding that up. I actually kind of like that. It's kind of an interesting, it almost looks spiky. I kind of like it. It's just a different look. But I like it. I think that'll do nicely. Now, inside, I want to do something as well. So what we're going to do here is we're going to take spruce logs, because right now the ceiling looks really bad. And this is a trick that you guys have probably seen me use before. But that's okay, because it's a great trick and it never gets old. Let's put some torches up here. Like that. And hopefully that will prevent any mobs from being able to spawn up here. It should. I think it will. Yeah, I think that should be fine. Okay. So we got that going for us. We got the logs in place. Now what we're going to do is we're going to take these oak slabs, which is what our ceiling is going to be made of, and on the top half of the block, we're going to put them in like this. And what this is going to do is, first of all, it's going to hide the ugliness of the roof up there. Because let's be honest, from the inside, the roof really doesn't look good. It looks bad. Let's just be honest here. So it'll hide that. But it's also, because we're placing it on the top half of the block, and the logs are taking up a whole block, it lets the logs hang down just a little bit and creates a little bit of interest in the ceiling. The other thing that I've noticed is that when you're using logs kind of as like support beams in ceilings, they almost seem too big most of the time. You almost feel like they need to be smaller. So by having them only half a block down, they seem to be a lot closer to the right size that you want. But there you go. We now have ourselves a pretty awesome warehouse. All we need to do is fill it up with stuff. So I'm going to go ahead. Oh, and actually we should probably do something with the door. Just a thought. Let's put you like that. That should do. Although that looks really derp right in here. Maybe we go full. Oh, no. I know what I did. Because right here, I had these turn. So maybe what we do right here is put in full blocks. And then up here as well. There and there. Yeah, that looks better. And then we can put that in. And now it looks fine. Good. Okay. And then we need doors. So let's just grab a couple spruce doors, because let's be honest, spruce is like the best color for a warehouse, without a doubt. And actually, let's do this. Let's go like that. Let's put our spruce doors here. Ooh, that actually doesn't look so good. Let's put our spruce doors here. That's a bit better. And let's try out this new 1.9 feature that we haven't messed with at all yet. And that is the pathway blocks. We haven't really experimented at all with those. And they actually look all right. They look pretty goofy, kind of coming off of this road. But it's not bad. I mean, ultimately, I think I'm... Oop, didn't mean to do that. I think ultimately I am going to just go ahead and put this road back in. Just so it matches up with everything else in the village. But I did want to try out the pathway blocks. They look pretty good overall. And I think for a lot of different types of roads, like countryside roads, things like that, things where you don't really want to put in a huge amount of effort into the road because it's just like really long, and you're not really going to use it very much, and it's just kind of there. It could be a really good alternative. It could be a really good option for something like that. So I am going to go ahead and get the chests, move them in, get the road hooked up to our warehouse, and maybe put a couple of banners up here as well. But I think that's going to do it for this episode, guys. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave me a comment. I do appreciate it, and it really helps out my channel. You can also find me on Facebook, Twitter, and Twitch. There are links in the video description below, so check that out as well. Otherwise, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll definitely see you next time.